14 Amazon gadgets that shouldn't exist yet. Stop. Before you scroll past this video, I need you to answer one question. What if I told you that right now, today, you can buy a guitar with 0 strings, a robot that picks up your socks off the floor, and a pair of glasses that are also a walkie-talkie, all of it, on Amazon right now? Because here's the thing. Most gadget videos show you the same stuff over and over. A ring light, a cable organizer, maybe a fancy water bottle. And you sit there thinking, is that really it? No, that is not it. Today, we are going deep into the part of Amazon that most people never find. The stuff that looks like it was designed in 2035 and somehow ended up for sale in 2026. These are 14 gadgets that genuinely should not exist yet, but they do, and some of them are going to make you question everything you thought you knew about what you can actually buy online. Let's go. Gadget number 1. 8. Sleep Pod 5. All right, we're kicking things off with something that is going to make you question everything you thought you knew about sleep. What if your bed could literally read your body, adjust its temperature in real time, stop your snoring automatically, and wake you up so gently you actually feel human in the morning? That's not science fiction. That's the 8 Sleep Pod 5, and it might be the most advanced thing you'll ever put in your bedroom. Here's how it works. The Pod 5 uses AI-powered heating and cooling on each side of the mattress independently. So if you run hot and your partner runs cold, you're both covered. No more thermostat wars at 2 a.m. The built-in sensors track your heart rate, breathing, and REM cycles throughout the night, building a detailed picture of your sleep health over time. And if it detects snoring, the adjustable base quietly elevates your head just enough to stop it without waking you up. That's not a feature. That's a superpower. And the wake-up experience? Forget jarring alarms. The Pod 5 uses a combination of gentle vibration and soft sound to bring you out of sleep at the lightest point in your sleep cycle. You wake up feeling rested, instead of like you got hit by a truck. For anyone who's ever dragged themselves through a day on bad sleep, which is basically all of us, this thing is genuinely life-changing. Yes, it's a premium price, but when you think about how much of your life you spend in bed, investing in your sleep might be the smartest thing you ever do, and that's exactly why we're starting here. Let's go. Gadget number 2. LiberLive C1, the guitar with 0 strings. I know what you're thinking. A guitar with no strings is not a guitar. But just hear me out for 10 seconds. The LiberLive C1 uses pressure-sensitive touch technology on the fretboard instead of traditional strings. You press down, you strum, and advanced sensors detect exactly what chord you're forming and trigger authentic guitar sounds through the built-in speakers or your headphones. It folds completely flat for travel. It weighs about 4 pounds. And the companion app gives you interactive chord sheets, a chord generator with over 72 customizable options, and backing tracks for practice. For beginners, this removes the painful finger-pressing phase that makes most people quit guitar within a month. For traveling musicians, it's a complete practice studio that fits in a backpack. And for everyone else, it's just one of the most visually insane gadgets you will ever see someone pull out of a bag. Gadget number 3. Hover One Titan Electric Hoverboard. This one is for everyone who has ever looked at their morning commute and thought, there has to be a more fun way to do this. The Hover One Titan is a full-size electric hoverboard with a built-in Bluetooth speaker, LED lights, and a top speed of 7.6 miles per hour. It handles up to 265 pounds, runs for up to 6 miles on a single charge, and the self-balancing technology means even first-timers can get moving in minutes. But here's what makes it stand out. The built-in speaker means you're rolling through your day with your own personal soundtrack. It's part transport, part entertainment system, and completely ridiculous in the best possible way. This is the kind of gadget that makes your neighbors stop and stare. And honestly, that's exactly the point. Gadget number 4. ArcX Smart Ring Controller. This one is genuinely from the future. The ArcX Smart Ring is a wearable controller that lets you operate your smartphone, music, navigation, and more using simple finger gestures without ever touching your phone. Cyclists use it to control maps and music while keeping both hands on the handlebars. Runners use it to skip tracks without breaking stride. Presenters use it to advance slides without holding a clicker. It's waterproof, works with both iOS and Android, and pairs via Bluetooth in seconds. The battery lasts for days. This is the beginning of what people have been calling gesture computing, where your body itself becomes the interface. And the fact that you can buy it on Amazon right now for your existing devices is honestly kind of mind-bending. Gadget number 5. Roboxero Z70, the robot vacuum with an arm. Robot vacuums have been around for years. But here's the problem nobody ever solved. They can't pick things up. They just push your socks around the floor and get stuck on them. The Roboxaro Z70 has an actual mechanical arm that picks up objects before vacuuming. Stray socks, Lego bricks, charging cables. It grabs them, deposits them into an onboard collection bin, and then cleans the floor underneath. This is the robot vacuum that actually solves the real problem. And watching it work, seeing a robot arm reach out, grab a sock, and drop it in a bin, is one of those things that makes you feel like you're living in the future. Gadget number 6. Bleak Up Ranger AI Smart Glasses. These look like regular sports sunglasses. They are absolutely not regular sports sunglasses. The Bleak Up Ranger is a 4-in-1 device that replaces your action camera, headphones, intercom, and goggles, all in one frame that weighs just 39 grams. It packs a 16-megapixel Sony sensor, 1080p video recording with AI-powered electronic image stabilization, open-ear audio with 4 surround speakers, and a built-in walkie-talkie for group communication, all with UV 400 sun protection. The AI assistant automatically identifies highlight moments during your ride, like max speed, heart rate spikes, sharp corners, tags them, and helps you output shareable clips in one click. Battery lasts 8 hours of music or 1 hour of continuous recording, with a magnetic charging system. So whether you're hiking, cycling, or just walking around a city, you're recording, communicating, and capturing photos without ever pulling out your phone or camera. This is the kind of gadget that makes GoPro setups look unnecessarily complicated. Gadget number 7. Anker Nebula Capsule 3 Laser, a pocket projector. This one turns any wall, ceiling, or bed sheet into a cinema screen, and it fits in your jacket pocket. The Anker Nebula Capsule 3 Laser is a palm-sized projector that throws a 120-inch 1080p image using laser technology with 300 ANSI lumens of brightness and Android TV built right in. You can stream Netflix, YouTube, or anything else directly from the device. No laptop, no cables, no setup. Take it camping and project a movie onto a tent. Set it up in a hotel room for a proper screen. Point it at your bedroom ceiling for the most relaxing movie experience you've ever had. This is the kind of gadget that sounds like a gimmick until you actually use it, and then you can never go back to watching things on a tiny phone screen again. Gadget number 8. Microcam X1, a pocket microscope camera. Speaking of seeing things you've never seen before, the Microcam X1 is a dual-lens camera that doubles as a portable microscope with up to 400 times magnification. It uses a Sony 4K sensor to capture 12-megapixel photographs of things that are normally invisible to the naked eye. Leaf textures, insect wings, fabric weaves, the surface of a coin, your own skin. This is the kind of gadget that sounds like a science class tool but is actually one of the most addictive things you can own. Once you start looking at everyday objects under 400 times magnification, you genuinely cannot stop. Everything looks alien. Everything looks incredible. Gadget number 9. Plod Note Pin, an AI meeting recorder. This one is for anyone who has ever walked out of a meeting and immediately forgotten half of what was said. The Plod Note Pin is a tiny wearable AI recorder, smaller than a USB drive, that you clip to your shirt, wear on your wrist, or hang around your neck. It records everything, then uses AI to automatically transcribe the conversation, generate a summary, pull out action items, and organize everything into searchable notes on your phone. Gadget number 10. Digital Nail Printer. This one is for everyone who has ever sat in a nail salon for 2 hours and thought, there has to be a faster way. There is. A Japanese company built a nail printing machine that decorates all 10 fingernails in under 2 minutes. Not just a plain color, actual custom designs, printed directly onto your nails. You can choose from over 300 designs or upload your own image, and the machine does everything. 2 minutes, 10 nails. Any design you want? This is the kind of gadget that sounds like a joke until you see it working, and then it immediately becomes the most impressive thing in the room. Gadget number 11. EcoActive Buds. AB02. Earbuds with a touchscreen. You've seen earbuds with touch controls. You've seen earbuds with noise cancellation. But have you seen earbuds with a built-in touchscreen? The EcoActive Buds. AB02 are the world's first earbuds with an integrated display. You can translate languages, transcribe speech, and control your music directly from the earbud without touching your phone. The built-in AI system recognizes voice commands, adjusts sound, and provides active noise cancellation. This is what happens when someone looks at a regular earbud and asks, "What if we put a tiny computer in here?" The answer is something that feels genuinely futuristic every single time you use it. Gadget number 12. Oru Kayak Lake Pro, the folding kayak. This one is for the adventurers. And it is absolutely wild. The Oru Kayak Lake Pro is a full-size, legitimate kayak that folds completely flat. When packed, it fits in your car trunk, on your back with the included straps, or in a closet. When unfolded, in under 5 minutes, it's a stable, responsive kayak ready for lakes, rivers, and bays. The engineering here is genuinely impressive. The materials handle bumps and scrapes without puncturing. The stability is solid enough for beginners. And the whole concept, a kayak that lives in your apartment, is the kind of thing that makes you rethink what portable actually means. Gadget number 13. Yarbo Snow Blower Robot. We've had robot vacuums, we've had robot lawnmowers, but a robot snowblower? The Yarbo is a modular outdoor robot that can autonomously clear snow from your driveway, paths, and yard without you going outside in the cold. It navigates on its own, handles serious snowfall, and can be controlled via app. And here's the part that makes it even crazier. It's modular. You can swap out the snowblower attachment for a lawnmower, a leaf blower, or other tools depending on the season. One robot. Every outdoor chore. Year-round. This is the kind of gadget that makes you feel genuinely sorry for everyone who still does this stuff manually. Gadget number 14. Foldimate, the laundry folding machine. We are ending with the gadget that might actually change your life more than anything else on this list. The Foldimate is a home appliance that folds your laundry for you. You feed in shirts, pants, towels, and bulky items, and it gives you perfectly folded clothes every single time. It handles folding and ironing in one compact machine that fits right into your home setup. This is the gadget that every single person who has ever stared at a pile of laundry and felt defeated has been waiting for. It's not glamorous, it's not sci-fi, but it is the kind of practical magic that makes everyday life genuinely better. And that is exactly why it belongs at the end of this list. So there you have it, 14 Amazon gadgets that genuinely should not exist yet. A guitar with no strings, a robot that picks up your socks, earbuds with a touchscreen, a kayak that lives in your closet, an AI pin that takes your meeting notes for you, and a machine that folds your laundry so you never have to again. This is what Amazon actually looks like when you go past the first page of results and start digging into the stuff that most people never find. Drop a comment and tell me which one broke your brain the most. For me, it's either the Plod Note pin, because having an AI assistant clipped to your shirt is just insane, or the Foldimate, because honestly, I'm done folding laundry. If you want more videos like this, the real finds, the crazy stuff, the gadgets that feel like they're from another decade, subscribe to Talking Gadget. We find this stuff so you don't have to. See you in the next one.